should I say? Having two homes that are polar opposites is a blessing and enigma. Welcome to Jakarta, my hometown, a place that blends both chaos and peace in one single moment. Jakarta is a town that is always buzzing with sound and energy. A big contrast to Stockholm, my second home. Today I would like to bring you to a tour of life. To a tour of the two faces of Jakarta from my eyes. Shall we begin? In Jakarta, we start the day pretty heavy. We eat very fulfilling food like nasi goreng and eat it with spicy sambal. Today, I'll get a plate of fulfilling breakfast in Lim Kopi, a kopitiam that mixes both the culture and modern coffee shop. Do you see the mixes of modern and olden times here? Kopitiam is not just a place, but it is also a fundamental proof of blend between the Malay and Chinese culture. It has stood the test of time. And Lim Kopi decided to modernize it with their amazing coffee selections. I ordered a nasi campur, or in English, mixed rice. Of course, with my spicy beloved sambal. I do wonder why we do that. Why do we eat such a heavy breakfast? Well, if you compare to Sweden. But I guess living in this metropolitan, the heavy breakfast prepared yourself to be ready for everything that is coming to you. Have you ever heard this statement before? Becoming a tourist in your own hometown. Living long in one place can sometimes make us easy to forget to explore the beauty that outsiders can only see. That is how Pasar Santa in my eyes, a cultural heritage of Jakarta that stored a lot of hidden places. After living home for so long, coming back here opened my eyes of the little beauties you found in the corner of this busy town. Just like this special independent bookshop called Pasar Santa. Pasar Santa is a cozy bookshop where you can find books that probably are not published in a normal bookstore in Indonesia. It is a place that gives voices to those that are probably unheard through their books and stories. I decided to purchase two books, one that talks about the history of Chinese Indonesian and another novel about life in Jakarta during the 1950s. Both stories are something that is close to my heart. Right next to the bookshop, you'll find a small coffee shop that serves amazing iced coffee latte. Here we call iced coffee latte as es kopi susu. It is such a refreshment in this hot weather. I was so addicted to it. There is something comforting about walking through these alleys of vintage shops in Pasar Santa. The crazy part is, if I've never left Jakarta, I probably won't take the time to be a tourist in my own hometown. It is because I left, I started to realize the beauty of where I came from. Now we are heading to an area that can be called the Korean town in Jakarta. Since I am craving for a great Korean food, we're stopping by in this restaurant. I've always loved an authentic Korean food. So today we're gonna get a cold noodle, something that is perfect for the warm weather in Jakarta. It is cold yet savory with their chewy noodle. Eating a great cold noodle always make me feel like transported back to Seoul, the city that I visited around 2 years ago. Have you ever tried cold noodle before? Would you like to probably give it a try if you have a chance? As the sunset is closing in, we'll continue to visit a Korean cafe called Mongsim. Mongsim is such a warm place that serves some sweet cakes and patisserie. They are famous for their madelaine's cakes and also the salted bread. So that's what we're going to try today. Whenever I visit Jakarta, there is one thing that is undeniable to see, and that is growth. This city has evolved in an incomprehensible speed towards the future, with so many foreigners making Jakarta now their second home. New places will appear, and the city you used to know are probably no longer there. The speed of Jakarta to make their name known has mesmerized me one more time. On the second level of Mongsim, you'll find a wide sitting places that feels like an elegant living room. So we're gonna take a sit and enjoy our salted bread and madeleine. For the final stop, we are visiting Ashta. That is a new mall in town. Well, not so new, but 6 years ago, before I left to Sweden, this mall hasn't even existed. A proof of the speedy growth in this country. Hidden inside the tall buildings of the metropolitan, Ashta created a space that combined both Indonesian heritage and the modern city life. Once I came in, I could smell the jasmine perfume and warm wood colors decorating the ceilings. The metropolitan and cultural heritage, a chaotic and peaceful city. Jakarta always managed to make me feel mesmerized and scared in the same time. But when fear and astonishment collides, a new question arises in me. Am I still part of the city? If I don't, do I want to be a part of this metropolitan?